Nah, just chilling out. Giving it a second here. All right. All right, man, we are jumping in. It's 9 o'clock on a Monday, and we're 17th of November. There's a big reason that I am chatting with you all tonight. If you're watching this live on YouTube, X, Rumble, Facebook, thanks for joining me. If you're watching this at a later date, or listening, later date, like on audio version, I would love for you to join me on these platforms, especially YouTube. That thing is a monster. Been doing real well on it, having a good time. So join me there if you would. Be awesome. Thanks. And tonight, what we're going to be talking about, I got to get some housekeeping done. What we're going to be talking about is November being Men's Health Month. Covers a lot of things, fellas. So this one's for the fellas. Ladies, of course, you'll get something out of it too as well. But I really need to holler at you fellas, all right? Before we get into all that, this is one of two different types of episodes I do within the platform. Full-length episode. You can see in my timeline there, got a guest or two on. Most of the time it's one. We talk about all sorts of crazy things, which is amazing. Have a good time. And this is called Dome Dump. This is whatever's rolling around in my dome last couple days. No notes, no mercy. I'm just going to tell you what I'm thinking. Thanks for jumping in. Take what you want, leave the rest. All right. Oh, also, a couple companies have been riding with me since day one of this project. Link is in the show notes. Or small business. Would love for you to support those as well. I'm a big fan of supporting small business. Jump in there, check it out. All right. What's been rolling around in my dome? You know what's been rolling around in my dome? All you fellas out there that don't say shit and don't check your ego and getting checked out. All right, so Men's Mental Health Month in general. So what's this consist of? Let's go with the big three: prostate, colon, and mental health. All right, let's check these off one by one. I turned 50 this year, and I went through the whole deal. Colonoscopy, I get a physical every year regardless. So I get my prostate checked. And I saw a thing on the internet today. It says, man, they want to see your brain, got an MRI. They want to see your heart, they got this machine. They want to see this, they got this machine. How come they don't have a machine that can see to your prostate? Still rely on the old doctor feeling it, seeing how big it is and how smooth it is, right? That's what they tell you. So all my stuff checked out. But talking to the guys, and the reason I'm coming at you on the 17th of November, of course, November 1, it starts. We should be thinking about this all the time. But awareness, November 1. I understand life gets busy. We carry a lot of things on our shoulders, fellas. And we get sidetracked. And I think one of the biggest things we get sidetracked is your fucking ego. Or I don't have time. Well, eventually you're going to have to deal with it. Either deal with it, take an afternoon, colonoscopy, you got to get a ride back, can't even take an Uber. So you got to swallow your pride knowing that you're going to get that done. It's not a big deal, man. I don't know why people make such a big deal out of it. Sure, it's fun to joke with your fellas about it and your boys about it. Oh, you're going to go get this done. I hope they find your brains, and I hope they don't find this, and get your foot out of your ass and all that kind of shit. I heard it all in good fun. Prostate, same thing. The earlier that you can catch it, the better, obviously. And then mental health. Now, what I say is, through my sobriety, I helped some people with their sobriety. And the guy that helped me, Tommy, is a fucking angel to help me get sober. So holler out to Tommy. But the people I help get sober, I don't give real advice, like you do this, you do this, you do this, right? I mean, I don't do that. The only advice I give is you can't white knuckle it. You got to do it you got to get some help. You got to ask for help. You got to reach out. Things are easier. We're clan people. Humans like to be around other people, and things work better when you have some help. But the way society works and the way men grew up or are told, who cares about your feelings? And I've been victim of this as well, fellas. So I know what you're thinking on this aspect is you are with a partner and you reach out, you want some help with something that you're struggling with, and your partner may help you, may not, but say they do, but then 4 months later, they turn it around and use it against you. So it just fucking burns you, and it just makes you not want to reach out or not want to help, right? Even with your close brothers, man. You might have a good buddy of yours battling with something you can't see, but you ever ask him? Say, man, reach out. Holler at somebody. Just say, hey, man, you good? You good? You need something? They might not say. Most of the time, they're not going to say right away that they need something. But you just, slug them in the arm and say, you need something, man, just let me know. That's it. And just let them know you're available. So, and then the other thing I got thinking about was, I dated this girl fucking many moons ago, a long time ago. I was young. She was a lot older than I was. And we got talking one day about that statue or that image of a big muscular dude, like with the world on his shoulders. And she's like, I respect men so greatly because they just carry that on the world. They just carry everything with them and they don't say nothing. And I was young and I didn't give a shit. I thought I was indestructible at that time. But as I get older, it makes more sense. All right. So I could babble on about this for a long time. But what I would like you guys to do is go get checked out. Again, I normally holler at this at the beginning of the month and say, hey, listen, this is what you need to do. Would love for you to go and do it. I'm not preaching. Just check out, man. Just take an afternoon from work, a Saturday morning, schedule it, get it fucking done. Even if it doesn't happen in November, because like a colonoscopy, if you don't have an issue, they're going to schedule like 3 months out. Whatever, dude. But get it scheduled. Get your prostate checked out. Check in on your brothers. And the other thing that I have found out, and I look at as earned perspective, and I would like you guys, ladies as well, to use this term that I don't know if I came up with it, but I've been using the shit out of it and I like it. Earned perspective. And that's what I talk about on this show. I don't like clickbait. I don't like trends. The idea behind this project, and it's evolving, and I'm just having such a good time with it, is I want to talk about stuff right now as I'm talking now to y'all, and stuff with my guests that they've learned, right? That their perspective. They earned it. They've gone through it. They got dragged through the mud. They've laughed. They loved. They just all sorts of stuff. You know, the whole scenario of scars and wrinkles. You know, war and laughing and all that. Right? Earned perspective. Scars are earned perspective. Just thought of that. So the more you got, the better it is, I think, because you lived, right? So along with getting checked out, take a look at what you're doing to maybe click to put yourself forward a little bit. You know, I hear all these things about all these procedures you need to do and all these things and journal and do this and ice baths and do this and do this and all this. Man, that just seems to me, I'm just going to talk about it. That just seems like a lot of pressure. But what I think about is, you know, take care of yourself so you can take care of the people at your table, people that are around you. Improve a little bit. Eat a little better than you did yesterday. Maybe a little. Put the phone down just for a few more minutes than you did yesterday. You know, don't just, fuck this thing. Fuck Instagram and fuck social media. I'm done. I'm going to click off it. I don't think you got to go to that extreme. I know I wouldn't be able to do it. But maybe, just maybe, click off it for a minute. When you're listening to something on the internet, like I use the shit out of YouTube. I watch YouTube all the time. Of course, it's just piled of political shit and all that. I don't get into that here on the show. Do I have interest in it? Of course I do. But with this show, again, I try to have timeless conversations. My goal is to sit here and 5 years, our kids can listen to me and you talk and still get value out of it. That's the point, right? And that's earned perspective. So, and maybe pick up a real book, you know, feel the pages creak and the smell of it. Like every year when it gets cold, it's starting to get cold here in New Jersey. And I have a little tradition that I read Last of the Breed by Louis L'Amour. Simple read, bubblegum read. I'll read 3-4 pages and fall asleep in bed. But it's just something about reading a real book. Check that out. Eat a little better. You know, holidays are coming. I love me some cookies. I love me some eggnog. I usually gain fucking 5 pounds just drinking eggnog. I like it, right? I like simple pleasures. You don't have to be like fucking disciplined like a Marine or something every day. To me, you gotta live life, right? And the old joke that I see all the time on the internet that fits me perfect. You know I work out. You can tell I work out, but you also can tell I don't turn down a chocolate chip cookie when when somebody offers it, or two. But anyway, that's not, I got sidetracked. Let me digress. Point is, just try to do something a little better, right? Just a little bit. Take it forward just a little. So going back to the YouTube thing, I wanted to tell you about that. I've been finding all these crazy, good, fun things to listen to. I'm on the road a lot. On YouTube, I like to learn. I'm super curious. I got a well of this bottomless well. I just like to learn things. And these two things that I just saw on YouTube over the week, I'll share it with you. One was they showed a cabin built in medieval times and then a modern house, right? These things are like 4 hours long and they're amazing. But this one, I'm going to give you the top pieces that I picked out of it. Go check them out. They built, in Anchorage, Alaska, they built a house to the specs of the medieval cabin. And they built a house that's modern day spec, right? 10 below zero. It took 30 pounds of wood. Now, 30 pounds of wood ain't shit. It took 30 pounds of wood to heat this cabin at room temperature for a month at 10 below. And then once they stopped the heat in this cabin, it took like 72 hours to get down to like 40 degrees inside. Modern day home, you can tell, we all seen our heating bill, so we know what that takes to heat that motherfucker in a month. And as soon as they turn the heat off, less than 24 hours, it was below freezing. Crazy stuff, right? I mean, it gets into detail. Cool. Then the other one I saw was really neat. I enjoyed it. Was these guys did a bunch of investigating on these boats that are out in the sea, out in the ocean, and like they turn their transponders off and all this stuff, and they go dark and they do all this shit, right? But this one thing, man, it was crazy. They saw that China has these squid boats, and they're small, but they're out in the vast ocean, like around Ecuador they saw it, but out in the vast ocean. The crazy part about this is these boats never come to shore. They're out in the ocean 2, 3, 4 years. How they work is a mothership comes out, stays with them until that's full of squid, and then they can come and supply and get everything they need from this mothership. Then the mothership leaves and another one comes, and this is like a full-time operation. The fucking sad part, crazy sad part, the guys that work on these boats, most of them are there not by their own volition. Their passports are taken, and they're basically take hostage for like 2 years on these boats. Incredible. I mean, just so that's the kind of shit I listen to. I try to increase my knowledge because it's fun to chat about this shit with y'all. I try to actually read a real book. I put down the junk food a little bit each day, and I do my best not to look at my phone as much. Of course I'm going to look at it. Of course, you know, that's just the way everything's built. But just maybe for 10 minutes, put it down. Maybe on your way home, you know the way. You fucking, if you live in New Jersey, you might not know the way. Holy shit. But if you know your way home, turn the phone off. Maybe just turn some music on or not listen to anything. Oh my God. Can you imagine that? You not listening to anything? Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I know you got shit to do. It's late. In conclusion, fellas and you ladies, check on your men. Fellas, get checked out. All right? Just get checked out. Check in on your brothers, man. Just let them know you're available. My door is always open. Text message. Any way you want to get a hold of me is great. I'm always up for a good conversation. You might, I don't know what version you'll get of me. You might get the therapy version that make sure everything's cool. Or you might get the version of me that fuck it, dude. Let's just go burn it all down. I'm with you, man. I got matches. We ride at dawn. Fuck, dude. Cool that too. So, awesome. You got anything you want to share with me? Love to hear it. DM me through the website. And then on the website and through social media, you're going to see my project, my winter project called Earn Perspective. Faces of Earned Perspective. And what this is I have over 200 fucking episodes. Can you believe that? Been doing this a long time. Love it. Have a great time doing it. So what I decided to do, and reaching out to my guest, if you've been a guest on, you're going to get an email from me. And if you want to be proactive and send me this, that's fine. A picture of you and a quote. Doesn't have to be about the episode we were on together. Whatever's relevant in your life right now. I'm going to turn that picture into black and white. And you're going to see all over my social media just a picture of somebody, their quote, and the faces, and it's going to say the faces of Earned Perspective and their episode number. That's all it's going to say. So I'd love for you to check all that stuff out. These people are amazing. These people have done great things. These people have gone through some shit and come out the other side. There's one guy I'm thinking of, particular dude, and my heart goes out to you all the time, man. I have a son now, and at the time, I did not have a son, and I do now. Whew. Anyway, not to bring the conversation to a halt and downward, but again, fellas, I can't say it enough. I can't. Stop being a bitch. Just go get checked out. Nobody's gonna fucking think less of you. Nobody's gonna be like, oh, you're being a man. You're not gonna get checked out. You know, silence is not strength, dude. And we all need help with everything. So, checked out, fellas. Read a book. Put the phone down. Oh, put the chocolate chip. That's after you ate a couple. All right. Get out of here. Go do what you got to do. Hit me up. Love to speak with you. Check out all the shit. Like, subscribe, tell a friend or seven. All that bullshit everybody wants to tell you. All right, man.